Well, it looks like it's not just Byron Donalds and Tim Scott who have been snubbed by the president-elect Donald Trump. Turns out that Marjorie Taylor Greene has also been overlooked. So I was on this YouTube channel today called Rebel HQ, you guys. 1.6 million, no, 1 point whatever million views. So it's quite well regarded and well respected. And so they had this video this morning. I haven't listened to it in full, to be honest. I just saw the headline and I thought, oh, that's interesting because I have obviously seen this woman, you know. Listen, I live outside the country at the moment, you guys, and it's a whole different world with different priorities. I only became interested again in politics when I heard that Joe Biden had given the baton to Kamala Harris, and I was just like, oh, what? And so that woke me up. That woke me up because I was like, Trump is going to win. Trump is going to win, right? And I've got to be awake. So, but I've heard of this woman. I've seen little clips of her excuse me, on, I know who she is. I know of her and I've seen her, okay? I'm not going to say I've ever listened to a full sentence from her. I mean, because I'm someone, I scroll quickly, you know, and it's like immediate. In 2 seconds, I can tell if, okay, this isn't going to edify me. I'm done. I'm out. I can't do it. So that's how I see her. But anyway, apparently she really thought that she had a shot at being vice president or getting a position in the cabinet, in the president's cabinet, which to me is rather gobsmacking. I'm like, really? Really? Can you imagine this woman as the vice president? I mean, I can't, but I mean, look, what do I really know? As I said, I don't really listen to anything she has to say. I only need like 3 seconds of it. And I'm like, okay. And so anyway, so I looked into it and it's like, okay, let's just get this done. So the relationship between Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene has been one of mutual benefit, according to many, right? They call her MTG. So MTG has aligned herself closely with Trump's brand of politics and provides unwavering public support for Trump during moments of controversy. I mean, when he can't find any friends out there, there's always Marjorie Taylor Greene. However, he turns around and he does not include her in the cabinet, and she's just like devastated, according to everybody. People are literally laughing at her. But why would he have done that? I mean, the answer is it could stem from strategic and political considerations, right? So he does value loyalty, Mr. Trump, but he also makes decisions based on how it looks, the optics and his perception of what will benefit him the most. He's an opportunist, in other words, right? He's an opportunist, in other words. Everybody's expendable, right? I mean, there's loyalty, but then there's going to be what is in his best interest, right? So while Greene's devotion is undeniable, her polarizing reputation, she's very polarizing, could be a liability in a cabinet role. And, Trump is already, polarizing, let's be honest. And so with the two of them together, it's a lot. Wouldn't you agree? So did she seriously expect to be vice president? I mean, I saw this one clip where someone suggested it to her and she beamed from air to air, but she didn't seriously think she could be vice president any more than Tim Scott or Byron Donalds would have thought that they could be, right? I mean, anyway, I won't even say that. So, Greene's controversial statements and her actions have made her a very sort of divisive figure in Congress, right? I mean, people are just looking at her quite often with their mouths like, "What did you just say that? Oh, you're a senator, like, is she a senator or is she in the House? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. Um, I just don't pay attention. Anyway, Listen, I know she's in Congress, and I know that she is, to some people, quite a mess. Anyway, Trump may prefer to keep her in Congress because her combative style and her media presence helps to galvanize his base. I mean, his base loves this woman. They love her. They think she's the second coming of Jesus Christina, right? And, she dominates headlines, and Trump likes that because he likes people who can get ratings. And she challenges the opposition. And this possibly aligns with Trump's broader strategy of maintaining a constant culture war in the United States. So she's perfect in her role in the Congress where she is. And keeping her in Congress for Trump might mean to him, he may think keeping her there would ensure that she continues to play that role of like a vocal ally without, risking the scrutiny and the limitations of, that would come with putting her in a cabinet position, assuming he could even get her past the Senate, right? Now, finally, Trump's inner circle often reflects his personal preferences and strategic alliances, which is why Tim Allen and Byron Donalds also didn't get into the personal circle. I mean, they're not his personal preferences, right? I mean, what can they really, really do for him at this point, even? What, get him the black vote? I mean, think about it. It's not always just about who is loyal to him. It's like his personal preferences and his strategic alliances. Now, Greene's absence from the cabinet could signal that other political figures or advisors, like Elon Musk, the co-president, the first buddy, whatever you want to call him, have edged her out, and maybe people like Elon don't even like her. We don't know, right? Do they hang out? I don't know. Prioritizing their own influence or presenting themselves as less controversial alternatives. Well, I'm not even sure that Elon would say he's less controversial, but I mean, certainly he brings a whole different thing to Trump's inner circle than Marjorie Taylor would bring. She'd bring a lot of noise, a lot of chaos, but Trump doesn't like that in women. Think about it. Think about it. He doesn't like loud, brassy women in his inner circle. He likes to be soothed, right? He said that about his wife Melania. She's very soothing. And Marjorie Taylor Greene would give him an effing headache. And he just doesn't. It's not, he likes her loyalty, but keep it in the Congress, right? For Greene, the snub could indeed feel devastating, particularly given her visible support for Trump. Yet her ability to rally his base and generate headlines means that her political relevance remains intact, believe it or not, even outside of the cabinet. And, you know, this just underscores how pragmatic Trump is. I mean, it's cold calculation of loyalty versus utility. He's very, very pragmatic. He's not an emotional, sentimental kind of a guy. Anyway, you guys, that's all for this one. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.